Have you done a couple of warm-ups?
I did 2 sets with the bar and then I did 1 set with 2.5s.
Right. Guys, to kickstart this video, make sure you're in this frame by the way, because you're in this as much as me.
I've never been mic'd up before.
We're both mic'd up, so this could go one or either way. So, to kickstart this video, we're actually going to be seeing how much we can bench press. Now, this is either going to be a good idea or a bad idea. Yeah. Sarah's not trained in like 6 weeks. And I've not benched in about, when was the last time I benched?
Probably would have been last year at some point. I don't think you've benched at all this year.
It was a long time ago, but just for a bit of entertainment, bit of fun, bring to the channel, we're going to see what I can bench, what Sarah can bench. So we've got to bear in mind Sarah's not been in the gym for quite a long time. Not that we're going to use that as an excuse.
No.
I'm also 14 weeks into prep, so I'm 13 weeks out from the first initial show, and I'm going to see what I can bench for the first time in a long time. So I've seen a couple of videos recently, which is why it's made me kind of want to come into this chest session and just see what I can bench for the fun of it. You guys know that I'm a big advocate of the basics, and at the same time it was like I always had bench in. Bench was like such a faithful for us.
Yeah, it was.
Every single chest session we'd come in and bench, and I love it. I love the fun part of it. It's just the heavy lifting part of it. That's what I enjoy. So we're going to see what we can do today. Being hopeful. What are you going for?
Oh God, I have no idea. Like, I have actually got zero clue. I think the heaviest I've ever benched ever is what, 40? I've ever done a 50 single?
I think you have.
I've probably done a 50 single, or maybe, have I done a double? I don't know. 50 is my max anyway, and that was like peak training, consistent, eating good. So maybe like I'd be happy enough with like a 40 today.
Yeah.
I think that would be, I think if I could get a 40 single, I'd be very happy with that. But we'll see.
I'm gonna be realistic for the first time ever, and I'm gonna say hopefully a 3.5 plate, so 160. Maybe.
I think a 160 single and then a back off of like 140. He actually said he didn't want to do a back off, so I've outed him.
I just want to work up to a single and then move on and train chest like a bodybuilder. Okay. So we'll see how this feels. Can I get a spot?
You might need it.
I might. Do you know what makes the weight actually 15% lighter if you flip them the other way?
Okay.
It does.
Right.
It actually fucking
I'll take your word for it, Kev.
It does. That's why I do it in deadlift. If I were you now, I would just pull back to single reps.
Singles?
Yeah,
okay.
Don't do too many reps, especially on like any more weight. Right, 100 kilograms.
Nice and light.
That's actually surprisingly feeling better
so
than what
easy.
I'm thinking. That's never left me. Jokes, I'm actually a really shit presser. That was well easy.
Yeah, that was well fine.
You should have went 40.
Okay.
I would probably go like 42.5 next.
Okay.
Okay. Felt good. It did feel good, but I could definitely feel a difference. I'll go 140 next. And we'll try and push it as explosive as I can. What I'm also trying to stay away from is using as much support as early. So like, I would ideally like to do 140 with maybe just wrist straps. I don't want to put wrist straps and sleeves on. I want to try and be as confident as possible.
Okay, yep, okay.
That was actually still really good.
That was so much better than I expected.
That was actually a really good
when I
fucking
unwrapped it,
rep.
I was like,
No, that was a really good rep. And you've got to take on board you're still
yeah, and I'm raw.
right. I would say for you next, 47 and a half.
Okay.
Let's look at 5 kilogram
Okay.
so we're not going fucking silly.
This is danger zones because we're the same that if we overshoot it even slightly.
If you overshoot it by like a kilogram and don't get,
get
your
it.
whole session's fucked.
Yeah, it'll ruin the rest of the mood and it'll just
So
not be worth
today
it.
we're going to be sensible.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, okay.
Strength Shop UK coming in with the goodies. As you guys might remember, might not remember, because to be fair, there might be new people watching this video, but I lost my old wrist straps. I think I left them in the Muscle Hut gym in Scotland. So if you train out at the Muscle Hut and you've got my wrist straps, just make sure that if you are going to sell them, you put a good fucking price on them because they're going to be worth something. But we got the exact same wrist straps sent back out. So these are the Pro wrist straps from Strength Shop. They are IPF approved for anybody that actually gives a fuck. And they're the medium ones. They're only, I believe, 30 centimeters long. I don't like the ones that are like 60 centimeters that wrap around your wrist like 84 times.
That was good.
Alright. Just a bit slower off the chest.
I mean, but not much.
I'm still confident. I think I could actually go into 160 maybe just in wrist straps. I'm be confident with that.
That's fine, thanks.
Ready?
Yeah. Thanks. Yep.
Yes.
That was so good.
That was really good. That was really good. Really fucking good. 47 and a half.
That was so good.
That was fucking really good.
Take the 1.25s off, put the 2.5s on.
Well, you would go 50.
Yeah, so that's...
Or you could go 49 and a half. Because I've got 1 kilogram plates in my bag.
No, because I've been ripping him for these 1 kilogram plates. I'm not putting 1 kilogram plates on.
What do you mean?
I think that's embarrassing. What do you need a 1 kilogram plate for?
Because it's called the ability to progress at all costs. Therefore, if you need to progress by 1 kilogram or 2 kilograms without putting 2.5s on, you do that. So are you wanting to go 49 and a half kilograms or 50?
50.
Quite nervous.
Nothing to be nervous for.
Yep. Ha!
Okay.
Okay.
Make
Yep.
yours.
Oh.
Yeah, but it
when I
moves.
unracked that, I was like, Jesus, this is heavy.
That was good.
I'm not taking it any more than that, like.
No.
But I'm happy that I kept it just raw.
Yeah, that was good.
Usually I would come in and I would like put sleeves and everything on. And for it being how long it's been since I've flat barbelled, also very defense prep, also very lean, also using next to no support. I'm happy with that.
That was good.
Just leave it at 160.
Yeah, leave it there. When you're ready.
Yep, up. Press hard, 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 press hard.
Yes!
Fucking hell.
It went forward, but if you hadn't pulled that back, I wouldn't have got it.
I literally came in with my skin. I came in with my skin. And as I came in with my skin, you literally guided it back and pressed up. That's why I let go of it.
I knew that I pushed it I knew I pushed it forward instead of up, but then once I got it back, I could do it. It was just slow.
50 kilo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It is the morning after the bench press scenario, the bench press situation, the bench press session. Overall, it was a good fun session. I probably would have liked to have left maybe with more than 160 kilograms. However, it's one of them things that we just kind of have to really take as a big ego hit. Not that I benched that much more than 160 kilograms. However, I obviously know I have done a little bit more than 160, and it was just a case of, right, well, that was a bit of a hit with how hard it felt. Admittedly, I looked back and it was very tight. It was quite a narrow grip as well, so I was like very chest focused on it. I wasn't just my normal like pure explosive try and get it off my chest as quick as possible, which obviously is a good thing because it does mean that I was being as safe as possible, as supported as possible, as tight as possible. But it's one of them things. Overall, good fun. Hope you're able to enjoy it. This is now the following day. I've got a couple of things to go over with you today. One of them things being another gasp order that did actually arrive yesterday. I was going to wear the new stuff and I thought I'm just going to leave it. I'll wait until I obviously film today or film parts of this video that you are watching, whenever that may be, and include the gasp video in it. I'm also just about to make pancakes. I have just been out a morning walk, right? I've just been out a walk. First thing, out of bed, went a walk, and fair enough, it's pretty sunny. However, I am fucking sweating. Like, I am literally wringing in sweat. I don't even know if you can, I don't even know, because obviously this is a very baggy t-shirt, I don't even, like, I genuinely don't even know if I've got like sweat patches, but it's so wet. It is literally so wet. Like, I'm wringing in sweat. That's not really good. However, like I say guys, we are going to be making the pancakes here, in which you guys can come along on the journey because I know that you really want to know how to make them. However, it's very, very, very simple, guys. Like, this could not be even more simple. And trust me when I say this, I cannot bake, I cannot cook, I cannot do anything like that takes quite a bit of like effort. And this takes literally no effort whatsoever. And what makes it so much easier is these pancake makers, because the only three ingredients are oats, AGF, and 400 mils of water. We're only going to put a little bit in first. Tiny little bit in first. We get the scales out. We go AGF first. Don't make that mistake. Don't put oats in first, because as far as I'm aware and what Sarah told me, it won't blend, and that's obviously not going to be ideal. So have your desired amount of protein, because we have to take on board, guys, that we're all different and you probably aren't going to have the exact same amount of protein that I have. We then move on to the oats. Again, guys, have your desired amount of oats that fits into your meal plan or your macros, because if you don't, then that's going to be pretty awkward. From here, rest of the water in. So again, Sarah giving me all these little tips and tricks. Put it around the sides, so again, nothing's gonna stick. So I was like one for just kind of blending it forever and just waiting until like I knew there was like no bits and things like that, because obviously that's the common sense logic thing to do whenever you blend something. However, obviously that makes it go super runny, and the last thing you want is for it to go pure runny. So you want it to be a little bit thicker than normal, so when you put it on, then it's actually going to form into like some fluffy pancakes. So we blend it for maybe 10 seconds or something. Don't forget one of the key ingredients, guys, make sure you are using some spray. There we have it, guys. It's as simple as that. If I can do that, anybody can literally do that, and that's how you can eat pancakes on prep. As easy as that, guys. Meal number one, but meal number one's not going down on its own without, you know the score by now, a
freezing cold. It's that temperature where I know it's just going to be absolutely stunning. A good old Monster Ultra, unfortunately not the pink today, not the red either, but we have got some red spare. We just don't have it in the fridge, so we're going in with the white today. Meal number one, we've got all the pancakes going in. I didn't actually count them, but I think there's maybe around, I'm going to say around maybe 50 today, but they look incredible. They're going to go down, and then I actually have legs to train today. Intra workout for today's leg session, we're going in with Carb Up as my intra carbohydrates. We've got Level Up. Anybody that doesn't know what this is, it's a performance-based, recovery-based supplement that does go in with my intra stack. We also have the brand new Hydro EAA, which is this is in place for anybody that doesn't know from HR Labs. This is now in place of no code. Just overall, way more benefits, so much better for you, so much better ingredients overall as well. And to be fair, no code was actually really good. However, this like pure tops it. Before the session, Ride On, we're going in with 6 times Ride On for my pump formula, and for pre-workout today of choice, Unrivaled Nutrition Train Smart. It's a non-stem, it's a focus-based pre-workout, but trust me, it is very, very, very strong. So that's going to be pre-workout of choice today. Anything from HR Labs, Kiffy15 as always. I don't have an Unrivaled discount code, so please do not ask me. I've also just realised, because of all the deliveries we keep getting and because everything keeps coming in, this can no longer lie here. So actually, before we go anywhere, I need to go to the dump.
Job done, guys. We've been to the dump. I've got rid of all of that cardboard there. Got rid of a couple of AGF tubs as well that were empty, so that's been, of course, a productive start. Now we can actually head to the gym, train legs. I'm not going to take you guys through today's session. You've seen too much training on the old YouTube channel already, and in this video for that matter, so we'll include like maybe 2 seconds and then we'll take it from there. Okay guys, legs are done. Legs are done for another week. Thank the Lord, I'm saying, because it was a sweaty one in there today. It was roasting. Like, I mean, it was what it feels like in Dubai in summertime, and anybody who's experienced that will know how, like, oh, just how fucking disgusting it feels if you don't really like the heat that much. And to be fair, I absolutely hate the heat. Like, I'm not one for the heat whatsoever. However, that doesn't mean that I don't want to go back to Dubai. I would absolutely love to be in Dubai right now, but it's just knowing that it's probably 100 degrees just doesn't do it for me. But to be fair, it was fucking warm today. However, really good session taken. I'm very happy with that one at 14 weeks out. I took the plunge, put the 7 plates back on the pendulum, as you would have seen a little clip off there, and to be fair, taking the 6 reps, I done the 5th rep, and I was like, right, I know the next one's going to be a 50-50. However, the 5th one definitely surprised me. I thought the 5th one was going to be the last one, like an absolute grinder. But I done the 4th one, I was like, okay, there's one more there. Done the 5th one, I was like, fucking hell, I was like, there's definitely one more there. So of course we took it, kept the head on, and it's one of them things that, guys, you just have to take yourself to that place. You have to be willing to, this is like, I'm the furthest person away from giving you a motivational speaker or anything like that. Like, it's not what this is, but I have to be honest with you guys, and that is what it is. Like, you have to be willing to take yourself away somewhere else. You have to be willing to have your thing, whether that is make noise, listen to a specific song. Like I say, music is fucking everything for me, and my mindset is what dictates exactly what weight I do, and that's something that I want you guys to be able to take on board. That is very important. If your mind is up your arse before a set, your set is going to be the exact same. Like, your mind is going to dictate exactly how you perform in a set, and I want you guys to be able to really understand that more than ever, and how fucking strong your mind is. And as you guys know, obviously, I'm a natural bodybuilder. I'm 14 weeks out. I've been dieting already for 14 weeks. I'm 25-30 pounds down from peak off season weight, where like I was doing this sort of weight with a hell of a lot more support. Yeah, I still had to switch my mindset on, but like now it's fucking different. Now it's so different. But yeah, it's one of them things. Legs are done. I'm fucking starving now. I need to get rapid recovery into me straight away. And then what it'll be is my white potato meal. I've got one more meal after that, and that is going to be me done for another day, guys. This marks 14 weeks out. We're almost there. Things are coming in. Things are getting a bit more exciting now. But yeah, I'll just catch up with you all when we get home.
That literally could not be more perfect. Absolutely brimmed. I can't actually remember if I did include this one in the last video or not, but even throughout prep, Basic is an everyday supplement for me. This doesn't get taken out, so for anybody that doesn't know, it's a saturation product, hydration product. It's ultimately my creatine. It's got 5,000 milligrams of pure creatine in here, and this has been in for years now. Off-season prep doesn't get taken out. There's no necessary need to have to take creatine out whenever you are starting to diet. Like, that's most definitely something that you just shouldn't ever do. But just to, of course, include it in this video, this is going in now. So creatine is still in whether we are deep into the off season or we are deep into a deficit. Super quick one, guys, before we end this video. We're going to quickly go over this gas border that has came in. I'm going to try and do my best to do this in approximately 30 seconds. I'll include everything on the screen for you guys because this is all new stuff that has actually just came out, in which if you guys are shopping, like I always say, if you guys are shopping on Gasp or Better Bodies, Kiffy15 as always, it supports me a lot and it's very much appreciated. So first of all, we have some Division sweatpants. In which these are pretty much just like, what would you say, cotton joggers for anybody that doesn't really understand some of these Gasp terms, or American terms I should say anyway. We have then got an 89 original tee, which is brand new, and this is in washed green. This is a sleeveless tee, which again is very old school. What Gasp used to do all of the time, and then I believe they stopped doing them, but they brought them all back. This is actually in washed desert. So another sleeveless tee, and this one is in washed green. Again, very nice. I'm going to actually rock one of them for my next shoulder session. Next up, we have got the good old ripped tee back. This is like the original base. I'm a very big fan of the ribbed tee backs, so I have got quite a lot of them, and I had to just order another one in black because my ones were pretty much getting old and faded, and just because I've had them for so long now and I literally wear them inside out constantly. You've got another throwback cut-off tee, this time in black, so I've pretty much got all of them now. And this one is called a GUI standard tee, in which, like I say, I will put everything up on the screen for you guys so you can see exactly what I have just got. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. I hope, as always, you were able to enjoy it. I hope you were able to take something from it and buy something from it. I hope you were able to take the pancake recipe and the tutorial and how to make them, because I get asked so many questions on them. But like I say, please do not forget, as always, guys, to drop the video a like for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, because it takes like 5 seconds and it genuinely does help a lot. And I will catch up with you all in the next video.